Hello, everyone. This is one of the most exciting days that I've had in gardening, I think, probably ever. Today, I am going to self pollinate a butternut squash. We're lacking bees around here, and anything that requires pollination is suffering really, really bad. So I've been collecting male flowers off of these butternut squashes and storing the pollen. I have them here inside of this container. You can store them for up to 2 years if you keep it in the refrigerator. So I've been collecting the male flowers, the pollen, so that I can manually pollinate these plants because, like I said, we don't have any bees around, and so it's difficult to grow squash, and in this case, this particular case, is butternut squash. The blessing, yesterday these weren't there, and today I just now walk around to check on the plants, and I find these flowers open, and I am just excited like a kid at Christmas time. And it's not only just this one. I'll come closer here. You can see the butternut squash on it. That's sitting right there. Right here is the butternut squash itself, and then I'm going to be pollinating inside of the flower. Um, then, as I zoom around, I found a couple more flowers that had opened up overnight. And again, um, let's see, here he is. There's the flower. And I'm going to be inside of there pollinating her. And you can see the size of the butternut squash on there. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's about a 5-inch plate right there. So this squash is already growing big. Um, and right back there, before I leave, let's see if I can find it. This flower right here is a male, so I'll be cutting him off and collecting his pollen um, to use later on. But as it stands right now, I got this female here that's gonna make a butternut squash, and I thought I had two of them. Yeah, right over there. There's the other one. There's one over there, and then we got the one right here. So I'm gonna show you guys how we do it. Like I say, I cut off the male, so that's that flower that's back there, all by himself. He's a male, and the way you can tell is, as you can see this flower, there's no try to get this camera. There we go. There's no fruit behind this flower, as you can see. But if you look at this flower, you can see the fruit that's behind the flower. So we're going to pollinate that flower, and then it's going to cause this fruit to grow. Otherwise, it'll just die right there on the vine. So here we go. I have here my little contraption where I've been cutting off the butternuts males flowers as they open up, and then what I'll be doing is I'm gonna take this little guy here. Let's see, I'm not. There he is, right there, and I'll take him and let's see, zoom it out, and I'll put him inside of the flower there and cause it to pollinate. So there's one flower inside my container here. You can see the pollen on it. So this is going to be absolutely fantastic. This is going to be great. I just have no words. I'm thrilled to death. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to use this particular one right here. This one appears to have more pollen on it. This one appears to have more pollen on it, so I think that this one's going to be better. It's difficult trying to do this on this phone here, but there he is. I'm sorry for the bad visual. This was short notice. I just grabbed my phone and ran over here and started recording, but here we go. So all you do is just simply put it inside of there, and just like that, and you can see a lot of the pollen has come off of that, and this has now been pollinized, and this butternut squash will grow now, as long as an animal or something, a bug or something, doesn't get it. I'm gonna have a nice little butternut squash right there. And from the looks of this one, I still have pollen on it, so I'm gonna take it over, and we're gonna go hit that other flower over there. And again, there's the butternut squash, and here's the flower, and so I'll lift it up a little bit there, and we're gonna go ahead and put that in there and mix it around, give it some pollen. Unfortunately, you know, like I mentioned before, we don't have any honeybees around. I don't know where all the honeybees are. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's see this one here. Looks like I got most of the pollen off. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this one again. I'm gonna get another one, and I'm gonna take this one right here, because this one, as you can see, if I can zoom out on it and try to get this thing to focus in, it's got a lot of pollen on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and insert that one into the flower right there, and we're just gonna put it right on in there, and put all that pollen there, and make sure it's got enough. And I'm not gonna be sparingly, because I want this sucker to make sure it grows. So I've used up most all of the pollen on this one. Piece even broke off, and there's a little bit of pollen that's still kind of left on the edges and stuff there. There's little ants walking around on the flower there. I see it broke off. I could see it inside of the flower there. It broke off, which is okay, because the ants will carry it across. But I know that my piece got a hold of it, so that's just great. And then we've got again, we've got this flower right here, which I'll be cutting this one off in a little while, and I'll store it and have it ready for the next one that opens up, which it looks like at this rate they're probably going to start opening up every single day. So every day I'm going to be coming out here having to hand pollinate these butternut squash, all because our environment, people are using pesticides and killing the bees. So my public service announcement is to don't use pesticides, stop killing bees. We need them to pollinate our plants, otherwise we're not going to have anything to eat. And you know, I can't really afford to invite everybody over to eat what I'm growing. I'd love to have you all come over and join me for a meal, but I just don't see that being possible. But yeah, I'm growing for my family and trying to prepare for the future. And but we all need to be doing the same thing. We all need to chip in, all of us. We need to chip in and stop using pesticides that are killing honeybees, and use products like neem oil for pest control. It doesn't hurt the plants or anything like that. It's better to use neem oil. Doesn't really harm the bees, to the best of my knowledge. Because the way that neem oil works is it absorbs into the plant, and when an insect eats the plant, it dies because the plant itself becomes poisonous to the insect. And honeybees, they don't eat plants, they collect pollen. So we need our honeybees. We need them desperately. So please, I can't stress enough to use neem oil in your gardens. Forget Sevin and all the other pesticides. They're no good. They're killing our bees, and it's starting to show. Because there are, I'm in Kissimmee, Florida, and there are no honeybees. Tomatoes, I have to self-pollinate my tomatoes. I have tomatoes that are here on the other side of this fence here, and I don't know if you can see the flowers on them, but I got to go give them a shake every day. They self-pollinate, which is great because I don't have to go through what I went through with the butternut squash here, but I still have to go every single day and shake my tomato plants so that it stirs up the pollen, so that they will produce tomatoes for me. Seems to be that the beans, which is what you're looking at right here, this plant here, this is black beans. And look at that. That is like so many beans on that plant. It's unbelievable. It's just growing like crazy. All the plants are growing like crazy. But I don't use any pesticides. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that beautiful, beautiful little flower right there that this bean makes. This is from a black bean plant, taken from a bag of black beans bought at the Publix grocery store. And I just stuck them in the ground, and they just grow like crazy. And one bean, I'm going to have, hundreds off of one plant. So I encourage everybody to try to grow your own if you have the ability to be able to. I know not everybody has the ability to be able to grow their own food, but if you do have the ability, I highly recommend doing it. It's fun, it's entertaining, it gets your mind off of things, it makes you appreciate God's creation a lot better. You become a part of it. It's I don't know what else to say. All I know is that this stuff's growing like crazy, and I mean, even these little beans over here, this little plant right here, he's small, but he's got a bean on it already that's growing. So things are growing, and again, I use all natural products. I make my own compost. I'm not spraying poisons on anything. I have a blueberry plant, and I can just walk up to the blueberry plant and pull a blueberry off and eat it. I don't have to wash it off or anything, unless, a lizard or a bird uses the bathroom on it. But it's, you just take it off and you can just eat it just like that. So, I'm very excited. I'm very excited sharing this video. This is exciting for me. I'm going to be keeping an eye on these butternut squashes, so I can keep you guys updated on what's going on with them. And wish me luck. I've got a lot of prospects. If you look around, I have a little white pan sitting everywhere. There's a little butternut squash. That way, it's easy for me to identify. There's one that's right here. underneath. He's dirty because it rained, but at least this way I can find them and keep an eye on them and make sure no bugs are bothering them. They're my babies, you know. I love them. You guys are gonna love watching them grow. I wish you guys would be able to come over and enjoy and eat them with me. Some of you will. Some of you will be coming over and enjoying this with me. But anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, because this here event is just absolutely exciting for me. It's the first time that I've ever done a self-pollination in the manner that I just did, so it's exciting for me. I created this little basket here. The lid, it says male pollen storage, but I've been collecting so much. What I'm probably going to end up having to do is get more containers like this right here, and just for every single plant that requires self-pollination in the manner that I'm doing it, just to fill it up with its own type. I just recently, yesterday, got hold of some cantaloupe, and I planted the cantaloupes, and they grow in the same manner as a butternut squash, just like watermelon or zucchini or any other kind of squash, melony kind of a plant. The world we live in now, we cannot depend on honeybees to take care of the situation. We have to do it ourselves. So again, I'm just strongly urging everybody to be cautious about the pesticides that you use in your garden and around your homes and stuff, so that we can save our honeybees. And yeah, I encourage people that if you also have the ability to get those honeybee kits, and that's a project that I want to work on. I want to work on getting a thing where the honeybees can come and live and pollinate my plants and then give me honey too. I mean, that would just be too cool. So that's a project that I have in my mind that I'm, hoping to put into fruition. I'm planning on putting it like right there in the back corner over there, where it's kind of away from everybody, so that the bees won't be disturbed by anybody. So that's then the thought process. I don't know how soon I'll do that, but the thought is in my mind. It's something I'm very excited about, and do my part to try to help bring honeybees back to Central Florida. That way I don't have to go around bending over and self-pollinating these plants. I shouldn't have to do that. God didn't design them that way for us. God made honeybees for us to do that job. Going around self-pollinating plants is not part of God's plan. And people have ruined the environment because of using pesticides and killing off the honeybees. So we need to protect our honeybees. They're very precious to us, more precious than any of us would like to admit, because most people, including myself, don't really care for bees and certainly don't like getting stung. But honeybees only got but one chance to sting you. Afterwards, they die. So if they're going to sting you, it's got to be a really good reason to sacrifice your life to sting somebody. So you think about that when you see a honeybee. He's doing a job. He's collecting pollen. He's not there to harm you. So if you see a honeybee, don't kill him. Please don't kill him. Just let him go about his business, and let him pollinate our flowers, so that we can let Mother Nature do what Mother Nature needs to do. God, created that job for them. It's that wasn't part of what God wanted us to do when He initially made the Garden of Eden. He had that taken care of with the honeybees, but human environment has ruined that. So Anyway, I digress in the worst of ways. I am very sorry. I'm just excited as can be about this situation. So, anyway, I'm thrilled to have made this video and to talk to you all today. I hope you all have a really great day, and I'll be talking to you again soon. Thank you very much. Have a great day.